Investing is a lot like dating. You might think you found the one, but sometimes they just ghost you and take your money with them. So, what's the golden rule? Never invest more than you're willing to pay. I mean, you wouldn't bet your life savings on a blind date, right? Well, at least I hope not. Imagine sitting across from your investment like it's your soulmate, and all you can think is, did I just dump my savings into a financial black hole? Let's break it down. If you're willing to shed a few tears over your investment, congratulations, you're in the right hole. If you feel like you might need a full-on sob fest, it's time to rethink your life choices, or, at the very least, your investment strategy. Picture this, you invest in a stock that's supposed to skyrocket, and then it plummets faster than your hopes of ever finding a decent parking spot in a crowded mall. You start to sweat, your palms get clammy, and suddenly, you're wishing for a role in a soap opera with all that dramatic crying. Now, if you can laugh about it while wiping away those tears, you might just be onto something. But if you can't even look at your investment without bursting into tears, it's time to call a financial therapist. Investing should be a thrilling roller coaster, not a horror movie where you scream and clutch your wallet like it's the last lifeboat on the Titanic. Let's say you invested in cryptocurrency because everyone else was doing it. You thought, what could possibly go wrong? Well, here's a hint, everything. The market dips, and suddenly you're staring at your screen like it's a horror show, wondering if you should just invest in a box of tissues instead. Now, if you had only invested what you could afford to lose, like that money you were saving for a fancy dinner, you'd be crying over a cheeseburger instead of your lost fortunes. So, what's the takeaway? Always ask yourself, if I lose this money, will I still be able to eat ramen noodles for the next month? If the answer is no, then sweetheart, you need to reassess your priorities. How about real estate? That's always a hot topic, right? You might think buying a house is like finding a golden ticket to Willy Wonka's factory, but let's be real, it can quickly turn into a nightmare. Imagine waking up one morning and realizing your investment is worth less than your collection of Beanie Babies from the 90s. You'll be crying over your mortgage statement instead of your ex's latest Instagram post. And don't even get me started on mutual funds. You might as well be throwing darts at a board while blindfolded and hoping for the best. If you're pouring your heart and soul and your savings into a mutual fund, just remember, if you cry, at least do it with style. Investing should be like a comedy show, you should be laughing when you cry. So, keep your investments light and your tears at bay. And if you do find yourself crying, just remember, it's all part of the process. Just make sure you're only crying over a reasonable amount, like the price of that fancy latte you splurged on last week. In the end, investing is just another form of gambling, but with slightly better odds. So, go ahead, invest wisely, and remember, the only tears you want to shed are from laughing too hard at your own financial misadventures. And if you ever find yourself drowning in tears over an investment, just know that I'm right there with you, probably crying over my own poor choices. So, let's raise a glass to smart investing, and may your tears be few and your profits be plenty.